Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Princess Bella and it's so good to have you here. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like it here. If you're here to subscribe, please kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's how you'll be getting subsequent videos. Okay, nobody wants to be left out. Here is both fun and educative. Okay, so in today's video, guys, I'm going to share with you how to get your foundation snatched. And by snatched, guys, I mean how to keep your foundation effortlessly flawless for the rest of the day. I promise you one thing, if you see this video till the end, you're going to be feeling like a professional makeup artist. Okay, so if you're like somebody like me who have oily skin, I mean it's so obvious, or you stay in Nigeria where everywhere is so hot and humid, and even if you don't have oily face, you either sweat or your sebaceous gland produces so much oil so as to balance the effect of the direct sunlight or and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to share with you four amazing awesome tips and tricks and hacks on how to keep your makeup, your entire makeup, effortlessly flawless. Guys, I promise you have to stay glued till the end of this video. So I'm going to clean my face with the Garnier Micellar cleansing water face before doing makeup. This is also good for removal of makeup. I mean, it says it hydrates, removes makeup, cleanses, no rinse, no harsh rubbing. And next, I go over my face with my Rose facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. Mario Badescu skincare. So I just use this to spray over my face and then allow it to sit for a second. I'm going over my face again with my facial moisturizer. This is Oriflame. This is from Oriflame. They said mattifying face lotion for oily skin. Love Nature. I particularly like this particular one because I mean, they said it's mattifying, but not so mattifying. According to them, oily face needs to stay both hydrated and mattified. So, I think it gets the job done without leaving your skin so dry. I like to use a lot of it under my eyes so that to avoid the under eyes being so cakey. My face with my face primer, the Jade Instant Radiance Base. This is going to be enough for my entire face. T-zone with this Zaron Oil Free Pore Minimizer. I feel like this is the realest thing, the best thing I ever found for myself. You should try it out soon. The Zaron Oil Free Pore Minimizer. I use it on my T-zone, on my nose, and it smells so nice. On my nose and on my T-zone, really, basically. I don't ever use mattifying primer or pore minimizers under my eyes. It would leave the eye under the eyes so cakey, and you wouldn't want that. Go over my face with this foundation from Maybelline. It's Maybelline Superstay, and with this buffing brush, I'll start applying my foundation all over my face. Right now, I'm trying to avoid talking because I don't want the muscles of my face to pick up fine lines. This is a full coverage foundation. While using foundation, you should always try to take smaller quantity. If you want to apply more, then you should take more, but try to avoid taking a lot of products at a time. Okay, so while applying foundation, try not to drag it down. Try to just buff it in like this. That's way the foundation or whatever product would enter into the pores of the skin. And even if you are going to sweat for any reason, the foundation wouldn't get runny. Okay, so this is very important. And take your time to blend. No matter how busy you think you are, or no matter how fast you think you want the whole thing to be, just try and take your time to blend. Blending is very crucial, guys. I'm glad I didn't forget this particular. My face with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, so as to be sure that everything blends very properly. Guys, all of this step, I know it feels like it's too much, but they're really very important. Just to be sure I buff everything into the skin. Well, you can stop here if you want, but me, I don't. I still go over my face with a concealer. Now I'm going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, my exact skin color. This would like make the makeup. I don't do this particular thing, this thing I'm doing. I don't do it every time I want to make up, guys. I do it only when I'm like attending a function or a wedding or an occasion, and I would want like the makeup to lock in all day. I wouldn't be doing any form of touch up and stuff. So guys, I like this concealer because it blends beautifully and it's not so dry like the LA Girl Pro concealer, yet it's like gets the work very done. I didn't know about this until this year, and this is like padlock, lock the whole makeup for as long as you want to keep it. So this setting spray is from Nuban Beauty Seal It Makeup Fixing Spray, long lasting. It like lock up the entire makeup. So guys, this is pretty it for this tutorial, okay? And I had to do my entire face off camera just to make sure that that time is maximized. And like I promised at the beginning of this tutorial, guys, I'm going to share with you 4 awesome tips and tricks and hacks on how to keep your makeup last all day. Number 1, stay away from products that are extremely drying or extremely mattifying. Mark these 2 words. What happens if you use this product is that they tend to get your face so dried up, so dried up and so cakey that the sebaceous gland of your skin would produce excess oil, thinking that something is wrong. This is actually the principle of homeostasis. The skin would always try to keep things at physiological equilibrium. Okay, so anytime the weather is so hot, or you're so caked, or you're so dry, or you're so mattified, it would produce excess oil. It's not that the products are not working, it's just that it's confusing your skin. Really, it happened to me sometime in 2016. I was using Pond's 24 hours long wear, whatever. I've thrown it away a long time ago. I'm sure you know that primer, really. I think it's a beautiful primer, really. It's just that I realized that anytime I finish using it, after some 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, my whole makeup would get so smeared and messy, and I felt so bad. I felt I actually gave up on my face, on my skin. I felt like, you know, my was a mepota. But anyway, really. So just stay away from products that are extremely mattifying. Number 2, guys, please keep your internal organs hydrated, okay? The water has a way of removing toxins and excess oil from the body. It's detoxify. So anytime your body is so hot, or I don't know, but I feel like anytime I'm hydrated, that in fact water is my best friend. I don't know how to explain this, really. I'm always drinking water. I found out that anytime I drink so much water, my skin feels finer, feels clearer. I feel like it doesn't produce excess oil, and it's so cheap and everywhere. Guys, is that anytime you realize that you started sweating or you started producing too much oil, okay, there are 2 things you shouldn't do. 1, you shouldn't use powder on your face just like that. You think that, you feel like if you use powder on your face that it would get you dried up and caked, and the thing is that, well, it will dry it up, but then it will leave the entire place messy, and that's what you don't want. Something else you don't want to do is to use hanky to clean out excess either sweat or heat or whatever, or oil. Okay, maybe you should. What I do, and it has always worked for me, is that I use a blotting pepper. This is Paloma Classic Super Soft Pepper. It is dermatologically tested. You can use tissue paper. It works same too. I just use this to spread it like this, and then use it to remove excess oil from my nose. Guys, it works. Guys, the last step but not the least is that all of those things I was showing you in the beginning of this tutorial, try to find an even coverage. Blend your foundation properly. Don't come and do it any haphazardly. Instead of doing it like that, just use your hand and make sure that everything enters into the pores of your hand, of your skin. Like I was showing you how I was using my buffing brush and my beauty blender and my setting spray, and all of those things, they work. Don't neglect any step. Don't look down on anyone. Don't feel like this is not important. Oh, this is what I should be doing. No, they all work. Just try and make sure that you get your foundation routine fine, because even if you don't get it fine, no matter what you do for the rest of the day, somehow your makeup is not going to be flawless. So don't neglect any of those steps. In fact, I'm recommending that after seeing this video now, you should go back and see the whole of the makeup again, just to be sure you're getting what you should get. Okay, and that's pretty it for today. I feel sad that I'm going to be ending now, but I have to end. Please feel free to like and subscribe and hit notification bell if you haven't done so. Share this video with all your friends, all of us in Nigeria, all of us in Africa. We all need this. In fact, everybody, I feel like everybody really needs this video. So share this video with everyone, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.